What's up everybody, it's a Crazy Ox. Thanks for tuning into another Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be going over all of the usual information for our weekly reset. So to start things off, per usual, we're going to jump straight into the tower here and start off with our bounties. You don't want to forget, nothing changes with it with weekly reset, but you don't want to forget to knock out your 8 bounties of any type for Zavala, Shaxx, Banshee, and good old Drifter. And while we're over by Drifter, of course, just up from him, you've also got Hawthorne here to complete your weekly clan Ingrams for additional powerful gear as well. You've also got your usual means to an end quest here with the Recaster. You'll want to knock out your interference quest with that after doing contact and whatnot to be able to get your lore for this week, the single exegete, I believe it's called. So make sure to knock all that out, but again, that's just kind of your usual stuff. Also, we've still got Solstice of Heroes going on. It looks like it's Solar Day in the EAZ today, so you'll want to make sure to knock that out if you're still working on your Solstice armor at all, trying to get those pesky 7 Trials wins or anything like that. Make sure to get that knocked out because this is the last week. I believe it ends on September 8th, so you don't have very long left to get all that knocked out. Alrighty, so we're just going to jump right into the big 3 first, Vanguard, Gambit, and Crucible. We're going to start in Vanguard as there's obviously the most to go over in that section. Jumping into the Ordeal, you're going to have the Corrupted Strike to knock out, saving Sadia, which it's going to be, I believe, Unstoppable and Overload? Yes, Unstoppable and Overload champions this week. So make sure to knock that out. If you do 3 of them, it'll get you at least powerful gear, but if you can get a good team together and get 100,000, of course you'll get that pinnacle gear. Then in the Nightfall section, we have the Lake of Shadows, the Pyramidion, and the Festering Core. The Lake of Shadows kind of exclusive weapon is going to be the Militia's Birthright grenade launcher. The Pyramidion is going to have the Silicon Neurome sniper. And then the Festering Core just straight up doesn't have an exclusive weapon. Yeah, boo, Festering Core. It's not a bad strike, but come on, give us a cool weapon. Alright, skipping on to Gambit here. You want to do your usual 3 completions between Gambit and Gambit Prime for your pinnacle gear. And then in the Reckoning this week, it's going to be swords. So your rewards are going to be Last Man Standing, Night Watch, Lonesome, Soul Survivor, and then for the tier 3 exclusive, you can get the Just In Case sword. And then for Crucible, last but not least, we have Team Scorched and Showdown for the Rotators to get powerful gear, or Control, any of the core matches. You can knock out your 4 matches there to get yourself some pinnacle gear. Alright, I did forget to mention in Vanguard, it is Solar Singe this week for regular strikes, so make sure to jump in and knock out 3 strikes with a Solar subclass to get another piece of pinnacle gear from that. Now that's a pretty easy one to knock out, of course. Flashpoints on Mars this week, which there is plenty to do on Mars. To knock that out, you've got your Heroic Adventure, which is Incursion. You've got Escalation Protocol, all the other adventures, and then I believe Ana will still have the weekly bounties for the planet for the whole Exodus preparation quest. So that, plenty to do to knock out that Flashpoint. It should be a relatively easy one. And then, of course, the Moon, as usual, has plenty to do. You have the replayable story mission, The Mysterious Disturbance, for powerful gear. You can also get powerful gear from defeating nightmares on the Moon. And another piece of powerful gear from doing the Luna's Calling mission for Eris. You also have your 3 nightmare hunts. If you knock out 3 of those, it'll get you yet another piece of Moon powerful gear. And then Pinnacle if you can do it on Master difficulty. But you've got the Fanatic, Crota, and Omnigul as this week's nightmare hunts. And then while we're on the Moon, you've also got your Garden of Salvation for pinnacle gear, and then your Pit of Heresy, which you need for the Solstice armor chest piece anyways, as well as Prophecy, and both of those will get you Pinnacle gear as well. Alright, for the Menagerie this week, it's going to be Pagori, which is the Hydra that launches, exploding harpies at you. Lots of fun there. The Ascendant Challenge is in the Spine of Kyries on the Dreaming City. Make sure you have that Tincture of Queen's Foil, so that you can see the portal, obviously, if you're somewhat new. And then also for Escalation Protocol, while you're over on Mars trying to knock out your Flashpoint, it's going to be Cathok this week, which is the one where he's a huge knight, and you basically have to destroy smaller knights, pick up a sword, and break his immunity shield with the swords. The reward he's going to be dropping this week should be the Icalo submachine gun, and of course that's going to be the version 1. Alrighty, here we go. For Eververse, weekly offerings, of course. This is going to be silver, not Bright Dust, so you do have to pay for it. But we've got a Flag on the Play emote, new exotic emote. Okay. We got the Micro Mini, which was available for Bright Dust, but if you missed it and you're really desperate, you can pick that up for silver. The Jubilant Shell. Nice little beach ball. Oh, it's even got like the tube to inflate it on the side. Flick of the Wrist, which again was available for Bright Dust last week. And the Sandcastle Projection. Daily offering is the Savage Haymaker Finisher. Alright, moving into Bright Dust, we've got the Soul Piercer ship, which is a Solstice of Heroes themed ship. Looks pretty dope. We've got the Twisty Dance. The Shocking Entrance. And Pomegranate Gloss. For the rest of the Bright Dust selection, we're going to be looking at, yes, I need to get Bright Dust because we finally have the Super Saiyan emote available for Bright Dust. And it is absolutely glorious. I need that for the Crucible, please. We have the Cabana Shell, which is one of the summer-themed hat shells. Era's Grace, which is a Solstice of Heroes themed Glow Sparrow. The Intimidating Snap emote. Nice little multiplayer one. Might have to pick that up as well if I can save up enough for both the Super Saiyan and that. We've got a ornament for the Sturm, which they just had the same themed ornament for the Mida, I believe, last week. The Spelunking Shell, so they're actually going to have 2 of the summer shells available for Bright Dust this week. Sandcastle Projection, which was in silver, but you can pick it up for, not real money here. Then we have the Tangerine Gloss Shader. These are all kind of the general ones. Pomegranate Gloss, they've been available, through the season. They've just kind of been on a rotation. Oiled Algae. Welded Brass. Sandcastle Effect. The Shocking Entrance, and the Warsat Arrival. And guys, that should be all we have to go over for this week. I tried to make it a lot more detailed this week. As we go on, I'm trying to make improvements to the videos, take any suggestions from you guys, and kind of try and implement those. I've been adding, some more detail to the updates this week. Tried to go over the Menagerie and Reckoning and some extra stuff like that. The champions for the Nightfall ordeals. So definitely let me know. Feel free to comment if there's anything you want me to start going over in addition to what I'm already reviewing. I'd be happy to make any improvements like that to help you guys get the updates you need. So thank you for tuning into the video. I wish you guys luck on the rest of that Solstice gear and getting those trials wins, and I will see you next time. Have a fantastic day.